Hey, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Fargo and I'm back with another 2K21 video on the next gen consoles. And today I got something special for y'all boys, man. Now I have the best defensive settings and a defensive tutorial for y'all boys on the next gen console. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn those post notifications for me. I'm on a road to 10K right now. You know, it used to be 5K. I'm on a road to 10K, man. I'm setting my goals higher. And if you're on the next gen consoles, man, make sure you like the video and you comment down next gen gang. Don't matter if you're on Xbox or PS4. If you're viewing this video right now and you're on the next gen consoles, make sure you like and comment down for me, boy, because you know I gotta see where the next gen gang is at. Now, a few things before I start the video. Most of these settings right here might not work when they patch the game, like after patch 1, but I know this defensive tutorial is definitely gonna help you out throughout the whole year. So if you're viewing this, you know, later down in the months after the launch date and everything, you know, this should definitely help you out with in terms of the defensive tutorial. But the settings might not be the same because you know how you have the whole defensive intense D and all that stuff like that. That might be something that you probably don't even need down the line because 2K might patch the game. So just be mindful of that. And you know, don't say that the stuff don't work if you see in the video and it's later down the line. So I just had to let y'all boys know that. But without further ado, man, let's get right into this video, man. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is my stats for my build, because I have a two-way scoring machine and everybody doesn't have a two-way in this game. Some people have centers, some people have, you know, guards that really don't have high defensive stats. But I'm here to tell y'all boys, man, stats really don't matter if you have IQ. Yeah, stats matter. I'm not gonna say stats don't matter at all, because stats do matter, but it's certain stats that you need to have, you know. So me, look at me, I have a 25 interior defense. I might end up remaking this build because I know 2K is eventually gonna patch this when it comes to the interior D. So I might end up remaking this build and have at least a 50 interior D and just sacrifice some of these stats. So first thing I'm gonna say is, make sure if you didn't make your build yet, or if you made your build just today, I would rethink it and I will probably see if I can make another build with interior D if you didn't do that already. Just because I know 2K is gonna patch this game, because everybody's complaining about this. Now I have a 90 perimeter D. This is essential because, you know, I'm sliding, you know, this is a perimeter oriented game. So when I'm playing defense, I don't want to be getting cooked on the perimeter if all the guards play good perimeter basketball in terms of the threes and going through screens and all that other stuff like that on the perimeter. Now look at my steal. I have an 81 steal and an 80 block. It's perfect for this build. Now you see how my offensive rebound is not maxed out. I don't need that, but the defensive board matters a lot, because once you have a good defensive possessions, you want to be able to finish it off and grab the rebound. You want to be that guy that takes initiative and, you know, gets the rebound and finishes off the play to start off the offense. So it's important that you have a okay defensive rebound. It doesn't have to be 90 like mine's. At least have it in the 60s. If you could get it to 70, that would be lovely. Now the next thing is the physicals, the acceleration and the speed. Perfect, bro, because every guard has to have, you know, good acceleration and speed if they're a defender, and if you're just a guard in general. But if you're a forward, you can still have, you know, around okay stats for that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, some forwards, their defensive stats are not that good. You need to rely on more on IQ, and I love playing with IQ, man. I love playing with IQ because it allows you to think. It allows you, you know, predict where your opponent is going on defense. So this is what this is, man. So, and the next thing is the strength. I forgot to get into the strength, because, you know, vertical, stamina, they're gonna be there. Those are stats that, you know, that are always there. No matter what build you make, you have the stats damn near the same way or in a high rating, at least this year, or at least on next gen. Now for the strength, I'm a guard, so I'm gonna at least have to have a 50 strength, but I just got 50 on the dot. What I could have did was I could have had like at least a 60 just to go above average, because I'm a defender. But I just had to show y'all boys my stats right now, because you don't really need a high, you know, defensive stats for any type of build. You just need to have IQ, and you need to have just ample amount. Like, say if my perimeter defense was like a 75, I would be fine with that. And my steal, like if everything like this was 75, I would be fine with that, because I have the IQ and I can predict where my opponent is going, and that's enough for you to, you know, be effective on defense in this game. Now let's get into the settings. The first thing you want to do is, obviously you defend with LT and L2. What you want to do is, if you're on PlayStation, I'm not sure if you can do that on Xbox, because I'm on Xbox right now and I have to figure that out to see if I can eventually, you know, change my buttons. But as of right now, I just know PlayStation can do that. I don't know if Xbox can do that, so let me know in the comment section if Xbox can really do that. But change your defensive button or your intense D button to L1 on PlayStation instead of L2. So if you do that, it's easier to get to, and the L2 is, you know, is bigger and it's a lot less responsive than the L1. So when you're on the L1, you just click it, you're just fine. Like, you get right into your stance, you're good. So that's one thing for the settings. And another thing, what you want to do is you want to take the hold to guard off. You want to take that off, because when you're trying to fight through screens and everything like that, you don't want to get caught on the person that you're trying to fight the screen, you know, from. And when they get on a roll in the pick and roll, you can't really roll fast enough because you're stuck guarding somebody else that you don't want to guard. So you got to take that off. And the last thing for the settings is the defensive assist with intense D. In my settings video, I said to put that between 30 and 40. I put it at 30 in that video, but I moved it up to 35 just to the gauge to see how it would be, and it has been working for me. It's working for me. So I suggest you look at my settings video, but I will put that between 30 and 40 like I said in that video, because right now everybody's sliding all over the place, and with the patch that might change everything like it did last gen. I don't know why 2K has a problem with defense this year with the sliding and everything, but eventually they should get it right. Hopefully they do, but for right now I will put that between 30 and 40. And now let's move on to the defensive tutorial. Now it's 5 things I got to tell y'all before I even start this whole tutorial. It's 5 things I'm gonna go through this whole tutorial. I don't think I'm going to stop anything. I'm just gonna keep, you know, just talking, just showing y'all. I might have to repeat some of these clips, I don't know, but just, you know, just try to keep up with me. The first thing is IQ. Obviously, you know, you gotta have that IQ to play defense. The second thing is awareness. Make sure you know, like, who you're guarding, like his tendencies and everything like that. Reaction on defense, meaning, you know, you got to be able to read and react on defense for your opponent. The next thing is reading tendencies, which is obviously damn near the same thing as IQ, but it's pretty much, you know, being aware. Same thing as awareness, so I could say the same thing as awareness too. Just being aware of your opponent's tendencies. If he tends to go to the left a lot, you know, follow that left or drive him to the right. It's pretty much stuff like that. And the next thing is switching it up a little bit, giving your opponent another look on defense. Say if you got to switch with somebody else, it's always not bad. It's not bad to ask for a switch, bro. If you know, like, yo, my man is cooking me, bro. My man is like, he's baking me, bro. Like, yo, switch real quick, give him another look. If that don't work, we could try something else and try to adapt to it. Now, I'm playing with randoms right now, bro. I just gotta see, first of all, who am I playing with? So you can see, obviously, right now, I'm playing with a two-way threat, bro. He's a lockdown. So I'm like, okay, I got somebody else that could play defense. Okay, so obviously we start on offense, but I don't think we score right here. My teammate takes a bad shot, as you can see. Whenever it happens, I'm not gonna really skip through this and make no cuts to it. I just want to show y'all how offense can lead to defense, or bad defense, or a good defense. So my teammate takes a bad shot. I don't know why he didn't take that layup down there, but you see how I automatically scramble to my man. And I try to shade on that side, but you know, the way I play D is different. So the other team scores and we get the ball back. I don't know if he scored or not right here, because I really don't remember too much out of this game other than the defense, because I was trying to really get some clips of me playing defense the way I actually play D, like, because I never really try to lock in as much because it's been a lot of sliding. Now you see, I try to see if he gonna take that back door or is he gonna stay at that 3. So I'm okay, he gonna stay at that 3, but I overplay that and he gets an open shot. I contested late, but he ends up making that. That's the shooting system after pass 2. So he makes that shot. The defense was okay. I can say I can play better defense than that a lot more times than I did, but I don't think we score right here either, because my teammate, he was jacking. He's a random. I don't know if I made the shot. Okay, I'll green that. All right, I'll green that shot. So I make that shot. Pretty much it allows my team to set up the defense and everything like that. Now I do the same thing, but I know he trying to go for that 3, so I step up to that 3 and I reach. I don't know why I reached right there. You never want to reach. You never want to reach because in this game they penalize you so much for reaching. You just get put in different animations. So I don't reach right there. I still play my man, and I react on how my teammate's man is gonna go to the rim. But right there, my teammate played bad D, and I just end up switching. If you're playing with randoms, but you probably don't want to do 9 times out of 10, don't try to predict where he going. Just stay on your man, and if he plays bad defense, don't try to recover from him. Now I do the same thing throughout this game because I know his tendencies now. You see how I know his tendencies, and now I get a deflection, bro. You seen the deflection? I ain't recovered, but I got a deflection right there because I know he's trying to stay at that 3. So his teammate like, okay, oh, he's staying at the 3. I'm just gonna give him the ball because he's trying to be his man and come back to the 3, right? So now I pressure him. I'm like, okay, he's staying at the 3. He's not going to the rim. He's not going to the rim until he switches it up on offense and his teammate throw him a lob. That's something like that. Meaning you gotta be aware and you got to be able to adapt, bro. Like, cause if you stay at the 3 all the time and you think your opponent gonna shoot 3s and he goes to the rim and cuts, it's not good for you, bro. Like, your man gonna be scoring. I see I got a crazy dunk right there, bro. Crazy dunk right there on offense though, but it set up good defense for us. So my man ain't coming to court. I don't know if he was lagging or not. No, if your man is ever fake lagging, just wait for him, or just play it how it is, bro. Like, see how their teammates reacting like, oh snap, I don't know what to do, or I'm just trying to cook up. Just see how his teammate is reacting. Don't just completely leave your man and forget the whole, you know, who I'm guarding. Because I just take off who to guard. In this clip, this is when I had who to guard on in the beginning of 2K. This is before the patch 2. Right now, I play with who to guard off. I took that off long ago. Now, you see right here. Okay, so he threw the lob thinking, yo, he about to cut to the rim. But he ended up setting the screen, so I get a steal. You just got to be able to react on them small things like that. Now, offense, obviously, I don't know what's going on right here. I think my teammate scored. He just trying to be, you know, the best player on the team, do everything for the team. And look at my teammate. He takes a bad shot. And look what happens. Like, it's stuff like that. Your offense, I'm carrying right now. If you can see the little scoreboard, I almost score every point for the team. But I'm really worried about defense. I don't even be expecting to score like that. Now I do the same way. Okay, I see him trying to go for that baseline like everybody else does, and I play that. But the defense slidey. You see how I got that block because I recover. If you don't recover, it's a wrap for you. Your man's gonna score, but you just can't play. The way I play defense is real risky, so I wouldn't even try to do that. You see how I got that poke ball loose? Different right there. We different. And I went over there to react on it. That's perfect defense right there. He should never made that shot with Intimidator at least. But with this new patch, it's not gonna be the same. This is an old clip before patch 2, but I'm just showing y'all simple things on defense that y'all need to do. Just reacting, having IQ, being aware, and looking at your opponent's tendencies, bro. Like, pretty much how it is. Like, it's not hard. I don't know if we end up, and I think we end up losing this game, bro. We sold a whole lot in this game, and my teammates just don't play with randoms, bro. Don't play with randoms. That's all I got to say, bro. Cause look, left his man wide open. Like, what is he doing? He lucky his man ain't make that. But you see how our offense makes better defense, man. If you got good offense, that's good defense right there. Sets you up for good defense. Sets you up for success, man. But that's all I pretty much had to go through in this video. Ain't really too much going on. I don't know if y'all want to see me take this L in this video. You know, I'll probably just, you know, make it to the end of the clip. But it just watch what I'm doing throughout this gameplay. I just wanted to give y'all some little crazy little tutorial right there. But I didn't really want to go too in depth because it's not really a lot you have to go in depth with. It's just simple things that once you do it once, you would just get the hang of it on defense, especially in this game. But that's all I had to bring y'all today with this little tutorial and these settings. But if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn those post notifications for me. I got some special videos coming out for y'all boys, man. But it's Fargo and I'm out, man.